Alright, so I think I can start talking. Hopefully, I can hear myself or you can hear me. Yeah, and the quality is excellent. So I'm tired. It's the end of the day. It's Thursday, as you all know. For some of you, it's I think morning. For some of you, it's evening. For some of you, it's middle of the day. Maybe even middle of the night. I am tired, and that's the same thing day after day after day. And I'm not even angry. Like, that's the life I chose. That's the life that I build myself. That's what I'm building. And I'm not sad. I'm happy. But I started realizing things that I don't see, that you guys see. Things that I don't think of, that you think of. Or you don't see, but I see as well, like vice versa. First of all, I get loads of comments right now, and some people are just trying to critique me that I have loads of fat on my body. Brother, that's normal. I'm not a bodybuilder. I'm a strong man. I'm gonna lose that fat just to show off. Just to show off after a season is over, after competitions are over. But fat is protectional layer for the muscles not to tear. Like, keeps your muscles flexible a tiny bit more, like protects the muscle and lets you push through more weight, more strength. But the things that you don't see, because I get compared, like people compare me with themselves. Hello, brother. I'll try my best, but people try to compare me with themselves, and you know what? I don't talk about that too much, but I compare myself with other people as well. The worst thing is that I don't even compare myself with people who compete with me in the same class at the same level. I'm meaning like people on my level. I don't compete with them in my mind. I compete with people that are way above my pay grade, way above my level. Like people that do my weight, my best weight as a warm up, and I just look at them and go like, hopefully one day, hopefully one day, because I think that's it. What it's supposed to be like. We shouldn't be perfect. We should be someone who's pushing their best and still finding strength to keep on going forward. And I do understand every single one of you that has no strength, has no energy. At the end of the day, we all are the same. We all are working. We all are doing our best to survive, to move forward, or to make something better in our lives. But the comparison is the thief of joy. That's actually true. That is actually true. And I do am thief of my own joy because I compare myself with a people that I will never be on their level because I will never be as big as they. I don't want to. I'm already quite too big. I don't want to weigh 140, 150, 190 kilograms. But the main thing about that is like people, no matter how good you're gonna do things, no matter how bad you're gonna think about yourself, there are gonna be people who are doing worse than you, and they're gonna look up to you, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Like, if someone is looking up to me, trying to be like me, I'm happy. I'm trying to be even better, so you have a place to or a path to walk. But the main thing about people in general, we tend to try to find a, any kind of failure in those people, like comments about my fat on the sides on the belly. Like, I don't care. I know that it's there because I know what I'm eating. I know how I'm training. I'm not training to lose it. I'm training to keep it so I can build more muscle. I can lift more weight. But I realized that at some point I was looking at people who were doing better than me the same way. I was like trying to find a single, no matter how little, but a single bad thing about them just to make myself feel better. And that's not a good thing. That's not the place we should be. We should be at the place of just trying to do our best, learn from those kind of people. Like, I learned from my colleague who's watching actually one thing, like, you should look at those people and learn as much as you can because they walk through that path and they have a knowledge, they have this set of skills to show you, to lead you to walk the same path twice as fast as they did. Because someone has to make the path, someone has to cut the trees, build the roads, find the correct path, correct way. And if we're gonna stay the way we are and we're not gonna listen to them, if we're not gonna do things the way they're supposed to be done, if we're gonna just try to renegotiate things around, we're not gonna get there as fast as we could, as fast as they can lead us. The same goes in life, the same goes in the gym, the same goes everywhere. Like, I wish I knew how things work earlier as well, like talking about the gym. I wish 2 years ago, before I dislocated my knee for the first time, I wish I knew that I need to work on the one part of that lift that I done that fucked me up. I wish I knew that it's a separate exercise. I didn't, because I had no knowledge. I had no one in my path. But good thing out of it is I know how to lead people not to get that done. I know how to go through with it without damaging yourself now, because I've done it. I've learned the lesson. I keep on paying for that lesson, but I've learned the lesson, and I can teach you. That's why I'm making these kind of streams, and that's why I want to make gym content. That's why I make videos on how I train, why I train, how to do it. But it's hard. Like, I keep on trying, and I'm not gonna quit. But when you make a video 50, like, when I like, love you too, mate. Like, when you make videos, like, I used to make videos hour length, explaining things, how I do, why I do it, and you load it up, you get 4 views. Out of those 4 views, you get 30 seconds view time as an average. So, like, it's 2 minutes of the whole video. Like, why am I doing it? But then you realize even that 30 seconds was watched, so that's good. That's an achievement, which increased to 2 minutes now. So I guess that's better. That's way better. And now I even know one more thing, that it's gonna make me feel better, gonna make me feel happier. The whole thing that I'm filming, the whole thing that I'm doing with this content, it's my history. It's my life. This is the actual footage of me doing my best on fixing the things that I've done and making things better. Like, that's actual it. Sorry for the quality, the internet is fluctuating, but, like, I'm not the only one. There's loads of people doing that. You should do that. You should look in your life right now and think of it like a movie. When you gonna turn on the part of the movie where things are starting to get better? Where are you gonna put the part of the movie where the hero is starting to save everyone? Because you're the hero in your own movie. You're the hero in your own movie. It's just a matter of time when the hero is gonna wake up and gonna start doing things. Um, I'm really am calm today because I'm kind of tired from the gym, of course. Sprite for the win. But day by day, like, time passes and it passes quickly. So, are you gonna start today or are you gonna start tomorrow? Or, as you all say, as I used to say as well, I'm gonna do it on Monday. But which Monday? It gets as a joke to start betting your life, but I would say, like, don't waste it. Do what you love and do it with a passion. Learn as much as you can about it, because if you have siblings, if you have children, if you have anyone in your life that you want to help, and doing these kind of things like training, getting better, getting healthier, learning how to train to help others, if we all could learn this thing, it would help way more people than we think. Like, I was raised in a culture where smoking and drinking is a matter of respect. Like, if you don't do those things, that you don't respect people. Like, who the hell are you? Like, you don't smoke, you don't drink. Like, why? And like, the whole matter of the life was just work your ass off almost 15 hours, 16 hours a day. Wait for the weekend if you can do that on a weekend, if you don't have to work, and then drink, and then drink the whole weekend. It just passes like this. So you work 5 days out of a week, 15 hours a day. You waste your time because you don't have free time after that. The only thing you want to do is go to the shower and go to sleep. And then after that, you're just gonna drink. I changed it. Like, I'm not making as much money as I used to, but I'm much happier. I have time. I have my own time. I do things that I want to do. I talk to people. I meet people. Like, it's beautiful world. It's beautiful life. It's the problem is, if you're in a room and you lock the doors, don't wait for anyone to unlock them and open them for you. You hold the key. You're the problem of it. Like, don't stay in that one thing that people told you when you were young that it's good to do. Maybe it's not. Maybe the things that you want to do are the good things in your life. So, man, that's why I do the content. That's why I try to make people happier, or like at least show them the life that you can make yourself. Like, I'm not making any money of this thing. I'm not making any money. I spent money. Hard earned money. I spent it just so I can talk with people, that I can share my life maybe with you guys, that I can teach you how to do things that I've learned myself, because I've done loads of mistakes, like especially at the gym. Like, I remember my first year, I was afraid. I was afraid to go to another side of the gym. There were like two sides of the gym. I just walked to one side and walked to the same machines all the time, did the same exercises. Whenever someone was doing anything on the machines, I waited. I didn't even ask how many sets they got. I was so afraid that I waited till they were done so I can go and do my workout. Now I know almost everyone at that gym. I brought people together, and I'm not saying it from my perspective. I'm saying from my friend's perspective. I brought people together because that's what kind of person I am. I understand the struggles of beginning, because when I began, I was crying every evening when I went home. After work and after the gym, I was crying. I'm not gonna say the second word, but like I was crying, and I didn't know how to act, how what to do, because it was hard. Like now it's way easier. Like now I can train, I can work. I remember when I was just a beginner at my job and the training, whenever I had a vacation, which was kind of rare, I would go to Lithuania, come back here to work. Like I would be gone 2 to 3 weeks. I would come back here. The first week I would die. I wouldn't be even able to train because the work was that hard. I couldn't train. I couldn't go anywhere. Like I was sore, and then I need to put on the training as well. So sorry. So like I know how hard it can be, but one day I was talking with one person at the gym because they were just telling me how hard it is that to begin. Like they don't have the energy, they don't have the uh, strength, whatever. The only thing they have was some time. And I tried to explain how the body works. So basically, let's just take 100%. You have 100%, like let's take a number 100. Have 100 pieces of energy per day. You take what, let's just say 40% for just work day, 20% for living, yeah, and then you take 20 more percent of doing whatever you want at home, like resting, like all the other things that you need to work at home or whatever. And then you have 20% left, 20 pieces left, but you don't use them. You don't use them, and then throughout the time you get used to it. So your body goes like, okay, I don't need to give him 100 pieces. He can maintain himself with 80 pieces. So I'm gonna give him 80 pieces. So you get used to the 80 pieces of energy per day, and you live life quite nicely. You work a lot, you rest at home, and then like you go like, oh, okay, this is the day that I'm gonna change myself. I'm gonna train. I'm gonna do something extra. You have the time, but you don't have the energy. So you come into that first day, you train that day, and you use the 80 pieces of energy throughout the whole day with the training, and now you're short of energy because you're gonna go home. You need to do some work, so you borrow some energy from the next day because you need that extra 10 pieces at least for this time. So you wake up next day and you already are in the deficit of 10 pieces, so you have 70 energy. But that day you do things again, not the same way, but like you do the things again and you are already in the deficit. So that comes into the 5 days and you lost 50 pieces. So you're so tired. You're so tired that on the weekend you don't do anything, you just rest. And your body starts to realize like 80 is not enough. Like 80 like is not enough. We need more energy. We need to get the more energy throughout those 5 days that you worked out, did the home things, sustained your life. You needed that 10 extra energy per day. And your body starts to panic. Where can I get that 10 energy? And on the weekend while you were resting, the body realizes that it used to have 100 pieces. So like that weekend, you gain extra, let's just say 2 pieces. Let's be realistic. You're not gonna be so good on adapting it. But like, okay, 2 to 5 pieces, that's fair enough. So the next week, you do the same things. Same things. The one thing that differs from everything is that you were short by 5 pieces per day only. So that at the end of the weekend, your body gets another 5 pieces extra on that day. So comes the third week. On the third week, you start to realize that you can do it. Like, you're tired, but like, you still have the 20 extra pieces to do whatever you want at home. Like, All right, so that's a good thing. Like your body starts to realize that it needs the extra energy. So after 3 weeks of doing it on the weekend, you finally can do other things, but mm, rather than just resting. And then you go like, okay, if what if I do something more of like, I'm not talking about the gym. Like I would go hiking, cycling, other things. So you start wasting some energy on the weekends on yourself, on your mental health, on everything else, on your body health, just seeing things, doing something with your family, whatever. Like you start wasting energy because you don't need that much energy right now to like recover, because throughout the week you didn't expend the energy. You expend the energy that you had, but you didn't expend the extra. So your body starts to realize that okay, we can work with it, and I think we can even give the back like last 10 pieces time by time. I'm not saying that you're gonna get that in the third, fourth week, but like your body starts to readapt, starts to burn the calories from your body more. You start losing fat, you start getting in the shape, you start gaining muscle mass, you start getting strength, you start gaining uh, mental clarity. Like the body just fixes itself. So like maybe, and just maybe, you're just sitting in that 80 piece deficit, and your body doesn't think that you need that extra 20 pieces that you used to have, and it refuses to give it to you. So that's why you're really like tired and you can't move, because your body just keeps on wasting energy on the unnecessary places. So basically, the me who trains, yeah, I get tired way faster than my colleague. I get tired with my friend more than my friends, but like it's because of my muscle mass, of my muscle density. I expend more energy. So my body readapted to save that energy and give me it back on the evenings when I train, when I rest, when I film, when I work at home, when I work on my car, when I walk around in the evenings. My body learned to readapt itself. So that's what I want you guys to do as well. I want you to get back your energy that you used to have, so you can use it on the weekends. So you wouldn't want to sit at home and rest, because sitting at home and resting is just body telling you that you're too tired throughout the whole week. You're not lazy, you're just too tired to do anything else because you need to rest. And good example, I'm still get really tired, like as my colleague does, and he can vouch for me. I wake up and I will come to work 1 hour earlier than most of the people, but after 1 hour that passes, even when people come in, when I already woken up properly, I still look like I just woke up. I still look like I just went came out from a bed, because I'm tired. Everyone is, but I have more energy. I can enjoy my weekends better, and I want you guys to have that too. It's not hard. It just takes time, I would say. It just takes time. So, hopefully, this kind of explanation was proper and understandable about your all amount of energy per day. We can call it calories, and like, let's just say you weight at 85 kilograms. You need to burn that around, give me a second. Da, da, da. That would be 160, 180, at around 1,900 calories. You just need to spend around 1,900 calories just to keep on that body weight. So if you want to lose weight, you're gonna lower down your calories, and your body gonna expend more energy. Like it's gonna expend more energy, but you're gonna provide it with less energy. So that's how body starts eating its own fats, but at the same time, as you may see, I'm already changing tiny bit the perception of this theme. But if you want to lose really like fats on your body, like strength training is not the case. Like you're not gonna lose fat. You can lift heavy weights, you can lift them, but you're not gonna lose fat. You're gonna pump the muscles of the blood. You're gonna expand the glycogen that is in your muscles, but you're not gonna expend energy from the fat. Fat you burn on the cardio with your meals like meaning lowering down your calories, and you training and expending more calories, so you are on a deficit like I am right now. Not on a huge deficit, but I'm still on a deficit. And if you were to do cardios every single day, meaning circulating your blood through the legs because you're walking, and I'm talking about walking, not running, you would start burning fat, because you would start burning the whole tissue around the muscles, not the tissue in the muscles when you're training. Hopefully I'm making sense, because that's how everything works in this case. So the first thing then people try to when they ask me how to lose weight and how to gain muscle, I go like, just choose one. First of all, you can technically you can do both, but concentrate on one, learn one. Like if you're a newbie, build muscle. Why are you rushing on losing fat? You can lose fat later. If you have more muscle, you're gonna start burning more calories way faster. My voice was itching already. I needed something to drink. But if you want to lose fat, do cardio. And if you're a newbie, build muscle mass. Muscle mass burns more calories. Burning more calories, you're gonna lose weight or fat a bit faster than other people, because you'll need the energy. Your muscles will take the energy throughout the whole day. Because if you're gonna let's just say, eat carbs and provide muscles with glycogen, which is sugar and energy, you're gonna burn it from the muscles within. When you're gonna pump it, when you're gonna lift heavy, when you're gonna just lifting weights. Yeah, I'm not saying you're not gonna lose in total like fat. You're gonna lose some fat, but look at me, you can't see right now, but there's the bad lighting, but today I had this whole hand, and this whole hand was full pumped, or you could see every vein on it. Now you can see on my leg, on my arm, here, you see. And it was the whole hand when I was pumped. But that doesn't mean that I was burning fat from my body. I was burning all the energy from within my muscle, getting the blood into it, putting some I forgot the word, not air, oxygen to the muscle, breaking the muscle so it heals up itself and builds bigger and stronger. Because when you lift weights, your muscles tend to readapt to those weights. If you lift more repetitions, the muscles gonna adapt to those repetitions. So if you want to lose weight, that's not the best way to go. That's a good way to go, because you need to get your bone density, your muscle density tiny bit, so you feel more sturdy. But there's lots of people, especially females, who just does cardio, and they lose fat, they lose body weight. Do they look great? No. Let's be fair, they don't look good, but they achieved the things that they wanted. And running is no good. My perspective on running is, sorry, my voice itchy, it's hard to speak, but on my perspective on running, you tend to burn your muscle mass, fat as well. You burn both. And if you want to be big, want to be muscular, you have some like physique. Running is not the choice. Running is running. It's healthy, but it's running. If you want to lose fat, incline walking, staircase master, these kind of exercises are best for you. I'm telling you, these kind of exercises are the goat. Plus training you have to train because you need some muscle on the body to feel healthier. And then let's just go to another place talking about the muscle, bodybuilding and strength training. Theirs are two different. Like, if you want to get some big muscle, look good, do bodybuilding, do lower weights, higher repetitions, but you're just building a shell of yourself. You're building a shell. Like, if you would take same guy like me, but just bodybuilder next to me on the same body weight, same height, he's gonna look almost double the size of me on the same body weight. The difference, my muscle density is larger. That's why I'm capable of lifting more weight than them. That's why my strength is higher, because you're basically not trying to build as much as muscle, but as much as muscle density. Sorry. I don't know what's happening to my voice. Yeah, interesting weather. That's why my voice is cracking. But you have to know what you want to build. You want to look good or you want to be strong. So my kind of training, that's why I love it. It works for my work. It works for my life. I can lift weights outside the gym. I can lift stuff outside the gym and I have basically zero precautions, zero problems with it as well. Because both of those gonna build a bone density. Like, don't get me wrong, bone density is gonna build nicely on both of them. Talking about bodybuilders and strength training, muscle density is way different. Like, they're still strong people. Like, bodybuilders, they're still freakishly strong people, but they don't have the capabilities of a strength training guy, because the density of the muscle dictates the weights that you can lift. But we don't look that aesthetic. So if you want to be aesthetic, do bodybuilding. It still works in your life. Not as much as strength training, but it is what it is. You have to be happy on what you got. So yeah, I don't know what should I talk more about. I think I went too heavy on this stuff. I didn't even know what I'm gonna talk about. I was just trying to be like fair person. Like, talk about the things that things are done, the way they are done. Not, sorry, like, I'm talking nonsense almost. Yeah, I'm tired, and it's getting late. So I don't know who's watching, but there's still one viewer. So that's nice. Thank you for watching. Like, that means a lot. That means a lot. Especially for a guy like me who's basically still new on this stuff, and I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to do stuff. I don't know where to begin, how to end. But man, like, you see, muscle density is insane. Sorry, my voice is cracking. I don't know what's happening. So yeah, I think I'm gonna finish the live because I said my piece. Thank you for watching and have a lovely one. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Bye.